Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another one. Hope all is well. I want to talk a little bit more about Jordan Seaton entering the transfer portal and why this is a huge loss for Colorado. We're also going to look at, they're saying that one of the top schools for him right now that's trying to get his services is Oregon. So we're going to look at what Oregon is doing in the transfer portal because we often talk about Colorado like losing a lot of people. But there's other teams around the nation that's working this portal as well. But Jordan Seaton, as a matter of fact, let's bring up his stats here. So Jordan Seaton, offensive tackle, left tackle to be exact, number 77. They got him listed at 6'5", 330. He played 2 seasons. He played the 2024 season and the 2025 season that just ended. He played a total games of 22. Total starts 22. He started every game that he appeared in. He was a true freshman when he started with Colorado. In the 2025 season, he started the first 9 games of the season before missing the final 3 games due to an injury. Offensive line snaps 541. He only allowed 1 sack, 0 quarterback hits, 5 pressures. That's pretty good. He rated as one of the top blockers in the Big 12, 11th best pass blocker, 2nd best offensive tackle in the Big 12, 10th best offensive tackle among Power 5 schools. This will ensure, guys, that he's going to be a first-round draft pick after next season when he decides to go into the draft. Some of his honors and recognition: he's all Big 12 team, 2nd team, mid-season All-American Sporting News and Athlon Lombardi Award quarterfinalist, multiple PFF Big 12 left tackle of the week selections. In 2024, freshman All-American, 247 Sports PFF and On3. All Big 12 coaches honorable mention. Highest graded true freshman offensive tackle and pass protection according to PFF with a 75.3 grade. So he's been a full-time starter since his true freshman season, as we all know, that's been watching him. So that is some of his stats right now. This is an incredible loss. You said, how do you know his starting price is $2.5 million? I'm just curious for you to say that. How do you know that? Hey, Jess, you ain't trolling, Jess. Jess, I was waiting for you to say something. What's up, CC? CC, I was waiting. He commented on top of your comment. I was waiting for him to come in here. I was waiting. He said they go drop down to Division 2. This is a huge loss. And he waited late to hit the portal. So there's many questions about why he waited so late here. I mean, it's not late. I mean, he has up until the 16th to enter the portal, right? So technically he has that time to think about it. But for Colorado players, this is kind of late. And maybe they didn't want to pay him what he was asking for. You know how it is. We can get 3 players for, you know how, what's his name said that we can get 3 players for the price of 1. You're not replacing Jordan Seaton, though. You're not doing that unless you replace him with a starter of his caliber. That's the only way I will shut up about this. If you replace him with a starter of his caliber, like somebody from Notre Dame or somebody like that, then I'll shut up. But don't say that, oh, we found somebody from a lower level that can replace him. Nah, fam. You're not replacing Jordan Seaton. So yeah, it's a feeder program. Players developing and going to get a bigger bag. That's what it seemed like. And I'm not hating when I say that. I shouldn't even have to say I'm hating. But you know how people are, man. He's sitting there hating and all this. No, this is a big loss. This crushes the program. This is a crusher right here. This is a 100% crusher. That means they can't keep talent there, man. They just can't. Um, I don't care how they slice it and dice it, saying that these people are going for the bag. Let's matter of fact, we're gonna go to Oregon for a minute. Actually, hold on, top. Let's see. So Jordan Seaton is currently number 4 in the transfer portal right now, but he's tied for the rating. Now, here's the thing: on three, I don't agree with on three's rating. They dropped him a star. He needs 5 stars all across the. Well, I guess every Cam Coleman got 5 stars all across the board. They dropped a star for Seaton. I don't believe in that. They hating. So I don't know. Maybe it's because he coming out of Colorado. They don't believe in the program. Maybe he felt that he had to move on to up his draft status. I'm not sure, but they definitely hating on him. Hold on, let me see what 247 Sports is saying. Top in the Yeah, 247 is not hating. They got him 5 stars all across the board. He definitely earned that. So he's tied for the top rating with Brendan Sorsby, Drew Mestamaker, Cam Coleman, Chaz Coleman. Yeah, they all got 98 ratings. Nobody else have a 98 rating. Just them people I just named. So he's up there with them, which is he earned that. So on three sitting up there hating. Let's see. Yeah, so as of right now, he enters the portal, and we're gonna see what happens here. But yeah, it's something else, man. I know people was in his ear, or maybe I don't know. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know why he's leaving. I don't know why. I don't know why he's leaving. Some people think they know. You don't know. He said, "I don't care what anybody say. I got boys that play ball, and they say the same thing." Hey, what you mean? Hold on. They leave because of the money. Like I said, you a dog. I don't care where you play at. You said, well, he don't believe. Wait, what are you talking about? You said he don't believe in himself. No, well, I don't know what you saying. I don't know if they sent you. Yeah, they probably sent you. Let me tell you this real quick. I don't care how you guys slice and dice this. This is bad, yo. No, we're not comparing him to Travis Hunter. We're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? We're not comparing him to Travis Hunter. We're not going to do that. Okay, everybody has their reasons for the decisions they make. Now, just because he's making this decision don't make him no lesser than Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter made the best decision for Travis Hunter. Okay? Now, I don't care how, what's his name, slice and dice this, the representative from Colorado. He made the program look bad. I'm telling you guys this from the outside. It looks bad. He's condescending. He's talking down to players. It's making the whole program look bad. It's making it look like it's toxic over there. I'm telling you this, and I'm being honest. I'm being honest, okay, on how I see it. It looks terrible. The optics looks bad. You said maybe the offensive coordinator say he can run the offense without him. Listen, no, you don't run no offense without Jordan Seaton. You crazy. You need the best players you can possibly get. That means they don't want to compete for the Big 12. That's what that means. No, that's what that means. You want the best players you can possibly get. That go-go defense ain't all that. I don't know why people keep saying it. Like, oh my God, the go-go deep. Oh my God, we're gonna win a lot of games. Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. You need players to implement that. You need the best players to implement it, man. See, don't sit up here and try to go on a campaign again and try to hype this. Hold on a second. Yeah, I don't care how you slice it and dice this one. Um, this is a huge, huge blow. I can see some teams, as we're going to analyze in a second, they losing players too, but they're not losing the whole roster. You see what I'm saying? They're not losing the whole roster of stars. They might lose one here or there, but they're not losing everybody. I'm just telling you this. As a matter of fact, let's go to the Big 12 for a minute, and let's go to Arizona State. Let's go to Arizona State. And Arizona State, of course, they lost their cornerback, Sam Levitt. He got 5 stars all across the board. So they lost him. Okay. They acquired Omarion Miller. They have quite a few players coming in. Let's see what else. Let me see. Let me look at the latest. So give me a second here. Let's look at this from let's go with 247. Let me go to the school. Let's just start with Arizona State. So Sam Levitt, of course, they lost their quarterback to LSU. Now, Sam Levitt also commented under Jordan Seaton's post last night. So I don't know what that means, but he commented under it. Let me see. See. Hold on. They losing quite a few players here. They lost one at UCLA, another one to what is this school? Montana. Wait a minute, let me look. 1, 2. They lost Sam, of course. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They picked up somebody from LSU. 8. Let me see. January 4. They're not losing that many play. They lost, like I said, they lost a quarterback. They lost a few. They lost quite a bit, a little bit, but not all their foundational players. They didn't lose them all. They didn't. They acquired a lot of. They work in that portal too now. Don't get me wrong. They are. They work in that portal because they bringing in a lot of players from Arizona State. Um, yeah, they work in the portal as well. Everybody's working the portal. Everybody is. But I follow Colorado, so like I'm more interested in like what they're doing over there. And they, like I said, it's crazy. They got to build a whole new foundation. You said yesterday's price is not today's price. That's right. Yeah, I know McKinney went to Notre Dame. He finally signed there. You said they're taking Colorado players because they are playing on national TV. Yeah, they've been playing on national TV, right? You said Jordan. Nah, I don't know what you're talking about, man. This is a big. He had an injury. What are you talking about? You guys are being sent here. I don't. Let me tell you all something real quick. I don't care how many people you send here. Okay. I don't care how you slice it and dice it. This looks bad. You guys don't lost all your big money players. You don't lost Marion, Jordan, Draylon. You lost the running back that y'all rarely use. He had a lot of talent, but y'all really rarely use him. You lost him too. Um, I honestly believe I think it was the whole, like, a lot of people on the team collectively came together and said, we out of here. That's what I think happened. We out of here, man. We done. We're done and we're out of here. And you said that Utah game. But no, here's the thing. There is a problem at CU. There was a problem. Now you might say, well, Max, how do you know that? Bucky said it. Bucky said it. Remember after the game, he was like, people are acting like they're happy after the loss. And he said Juju was the only one crying. And he said, I appreciate Juju for that. But he said, there must be change. Change got to come. Remember that? There is a problem on the team. There was a huge problem. Now, we don't know exactly what the problem was, but there was a problem. It was a major problem on the team in the locker room. Because Bucky, he said it. He said it after the game. He said, damn, people people acting like they don't care. They acting like they don't care. Everybody acting happy after they got their butts kicked. Juju was the only one apologizing and crying. That's what he said. So yes, there was a problem on that team. Definitely was a problem. You said the CU players. I don't know. I can't. To be honest, like, to be really clear here, I don't know what the problem was, but there definitely was a problem because even Coach Prime was saying some things. He said this is the Last Supper. That means he's getting rid of the Judas. He identified there's a Judas on the team. There's a Judas in the organization. He wouldn't have said Last Supper like that, unless he's saying we getting rid of everybody, including, and maybe Jordan Seaton was one of them. You said I don't think we'll do worse than 4-12. That's yet to be seen. I can't really, to be honest with you. I know they're bringing in more players. They have to correct what that problem was. They lost the players. I don't know how they lost them. Something, like I said, I don't know how they lost the players. They could have been. I remember, see, Coach, they're saying it without saying it, and I just have a really good memory, and it's all on film. If you go to one of his speeches when he was talking to the team, in the meeting room, he told the coaches, "You got to talk to these players how you want to talk to them." He said these players don't understand a grown man's tone. He said that. He said they're not used to a grown man's tone. I guess implying that they don't have fathers in the house. That'll rub me the wrong way too. See, Coach, he gotta look out. He gotta look at himself on the outside. I didn't come here for you to say that. You know what I'm saying? Um, don't worry about if I don't understand a grown man's tone. Just coach. Like, I don't need to hear that. That would have rubbed me the wrong way too. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it wouldn't have rubbed me the wrong way where I would stop playing for him. That wouldn't happen. I would still play. But yeah, I don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see, I honestly think the team may not have been that good to compete for a Big 12 title. There was a lot of screaming going on to try to say, y'all ain't doing this, y'all ain't doing that. You're not doing this. You're not doing it because he kept getting more and more frustrated because they were losing. Maybe you didn't have the team that Travis and them was on. You didn't. Maybe the team wasn't that good. Some of these players are not going to the NFL. You know what I'm saying? You got to go find the ones that are. You got to go find the ones that are. And the thing is, he lost them all. He lost 3 NFL players. He actually lost more than that. He lost 4 NFL players in his portal. I don't know how he gonna. You got to go find some more NFL players now. It's hard because you don't know what somebody's gonna do until they get there. Let me see how many he lose. 1, 2, 3, 4, possibly 5. Yeah, he lost a lot. He lost a lot. You said, remember when they was playing at the repair your body at? I'm not sure what that is. Yeah, see the thing is like something there was a problem on the team that he has to fix whatever that problem was. The thing is, whatever that problem was, he lost all the players. I mean, he even lost what's his name, man? Rock. He even lost Rock, yo. I think something disrespectful happened. That's what the only thing I could think of. You got to watch how you address these players, man. At the end of the day, you're not their parent. You know what I'm saying? They dare to play football, man. At the end of the day, that can lose a player. Like these coaches that can literally lose them the way you talk to them. I don't know if that's the case, but I'm just trying to identify because he said it. He said, coaches, don't be afraid to critique these players. He said some of these players they don't understand a grown man's tone. You know what I'm saying? He said that. So I know there's a problem on the team. There's a problem. And he said there's a lot of sulking going on. Now, my question is, why is that happening? Why? Is it because of what y'all doing? Or these players are just not motivated? These players are just not it. What is it? Yeah, I know they're different. You just can't talk to them like how we was talked to. It's not like that no more. So if he blasted off at them and they deemed that disrespectful, it fucked off the whole season. They were done. And it started with that quarterback situation, that quarterback carousel. That's when it started, I believe. Because there's somebody talking about it right now. He knew that Jordan Seaton was leaving. He wasn't lying. He said Jordan is never playing another uniform. He said this is not happening. He said he know why. He said it was a reason for it. And it's not money. Money ain't got nothing to do with it. But he was negotiating. What was said was they were negotiating. He said he wasn't taking a pay cut. That's what they're saying. I don't think he should take a pay cut either, to be honest with you. He earned that. Whatever his money he getting, he earned that. See, I'm not a hater. He earned that. He earned that. You know what I'm saying? So, um, yeah, he earned that, man. You said they're worried about stuff more outside of football. I don't know I can't identify what the problem is, but there definitely was a problem. And they didn't give a damn about the games no more because Bucky said it. He said, man, they acting like they don't care. Everybody are having a good time right now after they lost. They're having a good time. Juju was the only one crying, and he apologized. So that was it was a major problem on the team. They weren't winning like that. And then somebody said the outgoing recruiting director had something to do with it. He may have had something to do with what's going on. So there's something that they got to fix. You said there was a rhetorical question being asked, and Jordan answered, and Prime got. What was the question, Beatrice? What was it? Yeah, what question? I'm curious to know what question was it, and he got pissed. What was the question? But if Coach Prime, he has to be the one to correct it because he's the head coach. If he don't, um, I don't know. He said, "How's it looking for DeAndre?" I'm not sure yet. He said was. Hold on, let me see this. We were getting cooked at halftime. Prime was pretty much asking, when are they gonna get it together? Jordan answered right now. Why would he get pissed about that if Jordan said right now? You said he got pissed and started yelling. All you heard was stop. Yeah, he lost the team. Yeah, coach, he potentially lost his team. He something happened, and I don't care how they slicing and dicing it, because I could see it. I'm street smart. I could see that. I can identify that there was a problem here, a major one, and it wasn't football. It was principle. Something happened, and all the players they're sticking together like we out this motherfucker. That's what happened. Okay, we out this motherfucker, man. We sticking together and we gonna help each other out. And we out of here. Even Rock left, dog. Even Rock left. That's how I knew something major happened here. It wasn't football. Let me just say this real quick. We don't know what it is. I'm being fair. We don't know what it is. Look at her moments. I knew you're going to look. She's sitting up there laughing. I be cracking people up. Look, I know she like, damn, you early with this today. That's right. I'm early with it today. Yeah, he lost the locker room. Let me just say this. I remember he was yelling at a game. I could go look, and the camera did cut off. And then I remember he said in a press conference, they don't like what I said. I said some things they don't like. Sir, you can't do that. You can't do that, man. Not with players that's playing with you for the first time. And just players like the team just being assembled like this. Nah, man. You know what I'm saying? You could do hard coaching with football, do with the X's and O's. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just not the 90s no more. You can't see, that's what Michael Jordan said. I can't be a coach. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't have the patience. All great players can't be good coaches. That's what Michael Jordan said. He said because they don't have the patience to understand lackluster play. You know what I'm saying? And they don't have the patience. I don't think these coaches got the patience to build a team to a winner. It's a need to win right now. It's a need to win right now. No, you gotta build this shit up, yo. You gotta build this motherfucker. You gotta build it up. You know what I'm saying? If your team ain't that good, your team ain't that good. You know what I'm saying? You know what kind of team you got looking at practice. You know what kind of team you got. No, Magic couldn't coach the Lakers. So I'm just telling y'all, man. I'm being real here. Like, and you could tell because he was yelling and he probably went the fuck off on him, and they took it as disrespect. And guess what happened? Guess what happened after that? They all got on. They all got on the Instagram live. They all got on the Instagram live and they were talking and coding. They were looking at each other. All of them hit the portal. Every last one of them. And I'm gonna tell you something, Coach. You don't. This is one thing that coach do not need up there. He don't need a bunch of yes men. Because if you got a bunch of yes men up there, you're never going to get shit corrected. Never. Okay? I have the ability to not care what people think about me. I speak my truth. You know what I'm saying? Some people, they're afraid because, they're going to lose different things. They're going to maybe not have the access. I don't need access. Okay? I'm not asking them for nothing. Okay? I'm not trying to have nobody on my show. Nothing. I'm just being real here. You're going to have to be careful how you talk to these players because you're not their father. Okay? They don't need that. Some of these players may come from one parent households, but that ain't for you to say it. I'm being real here. Somebody need to tell them that ain't for you to say it. That ain't for you to say nothing about no NFL. Some of these players ain't worried about the NFL. They not. It's very rare. Less than 1% make it to the NFL. Less than 1%. You know what I'm saying? And then I remember you said, don't we pay for your room and board? Ain't all of y'all getting paid? He said that in a speech. He said, ain't all of y'all getting paid? He said, don't we pay for your room and board? That was disrespectful. I'm being real with you. You shouldn't have said that. You're doing too much. You shouldn't have said that. Okay? You shouldn't have said that, man. And then you might have, I don't know what happened. It could have been like, look, we cutting some of y'all NIL because y'all losing. Okay, well, you're going to lose everybody then because I'm not taking a pay cut. I'm not taking one. You didn't take a pay cut. You getting your money. Your kids got their money. Travis got his money. I ain't taking no motherfucking pay cut. And that's 100. I'm not taking one. Okay? So that's how some of these people might be feeling. That's not how I'm feeling. That's how they might be feeling. I'm not taking no pay cut. You crazy. The fuck you mean? You ain't take no pay cut. So that's probably what they thinking. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what it is, but it was something major happen. But I know when you said that speech right there, when you said, aren't we paying you? Aren't we paying your room and board? And then this is disrespectful. Let me tell you why, coach. You recorded it and everybody saw that. That's something that you keep behind closed doors. You don't put that out. That you don't put out when you talking to them like that because they feel disrespected. And see, I'll be the type of player I will come to your office on that. I will tell you about yourself. Now you're not going to do that because you're putting that on camera, coach. I feel disrespected. And if you be like, I don't give a fuck, get the fuck out of my office. Okay, I'll throw the game then. Then now I'm gonna throw your game now. I'm not playing for you no more. It's all about respect at the end of the day. Yeah, you a Hall of Famer and all that, but you're not bigger than that. You're not bigger than the program. The only person that's bigger than the program is God Almighty. Ain't nobody governing nobody out here. Nobody. These people don't give a fuck you got a gold jacket. They don't care. These new kids, these are not the kids when I grew up. They're not. They're not the kids when I grew up, man. You could see how the coaches could talk this any kind of way. Actually, that wasn't the case either. I remember the coach, he screamed on me and all that. But my aunt went up to him and said, "You're gonna stop that disrespect. My son ain't no motherfucker." That's what she said to him. She said, "My boy ain't nobody's motherfucker." And he said, "Well, you need to stay in your place." She said, "Okay, I'm bringing his father back." She said, "I'm bringing his uncles and them over the next time, and they're not gonna talk to you. They're gonna assault you." You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna tell you something, coach. You know what I'm saying? Some of the speeches, if you got to yell at them and stuff like that, keep that shit off camera. You keep that off camera. You know what I'm saying? Because these players can't take that. They can't take it. They not like when we grew up. Yes, I said when we grew up because me and coach in the same age group. We're in the same age bracket, man. They not the same when we grew up. I'm just telling you what I saw. I just telling you what I saw. You know, when you say, well, don't we pay this? Don't we pay? It's understood y'all pay that, but you ain't got to say that on camera. That's just one thing. That rubbed me the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? That rubbed me the wrong way. And it's how he talked to him sometimes. I'm like, damn, he doing too much. See, like who I know people say, who the fuck are you to tell him? He ain't better than nobody else. Why? Because he got a gold jacket. He not a politician. He not better than nobody else. See, that's why I can say that. Everybody else tap dancing. I'm being real with him. He need to hear that. I bet you he got a but he it looked like it appears that he got a bunch of yes men up there. That's what's fucking him up. I should be up there. I would tell him the real motherfucking McCoy. Okay? I don't see he when you got a bunch of people around you, you know what I'm saying, you the top dog, you got yes men around, that's dangerous. I'll tell him like, yo, coach, man, don't ease up on those speeches, yo. I talk to him just like that, yo. I talk to him just like that, yo. I say, coach, yo, prime, yo, chill with that. He need to hear that. He need to hear that because he can't look at himself on the outside. Maybe he don't see it. Maybe he don't know his tone is incorrect. You know what I'm saying? Or he might say, I don't give a fuck. Fuck that. I'm me. I'm okay then. I will fall back. If that's how you feel, fuck it. But I'm just telling you guys, there's a way you talk to people. You know what I'm saying? It's a way you say it. Sometimes you can lose a whole MFN locker room, yo, just off one incident. This team was good. I believe the team was better than what we saw. I do believe that. I do believe that. And I want to say this, like, me personally, if I was a player, what would I do in this situation? If I didn't like this situation, I would still play. I would still play as hard as I possibly can. Because one thing you don't want to burn a bridge and you want to keep that film correct. You want to keep your film. You know what I'm saying? So I would leave on a good note, but I would leave though. Like if I felt that strongly about it, if it can't be corrected, if I felt like he's being disrespectful, if I feel like he think he better than everybody and he being disrespectful, I won't say that to him. I would just leave, but I would still do my job because at the end of the day, if they're paying you to play this football, it's now a business. So you have to still play. There's a lot of people that be disrespected at their jobs and they still go to job every day until they get another one. So you don't want to burn a bridge. But none of these players have burned a bridge though. They left quietly because nobody is saying what the problem was. There's a problem though, but nobody's saying it. So they did leave on that note, which that's cool. But there's something happened for sure. You might think they're entitled, but they're not like how we were in the 90s. You can't talk to them like any kind of way. And I know that's what it was because he mentioned it in the well-off meeting. He said, coaches, talk to these players. And I remember one time he said, coach, I need a grade on these players and I need you to be honest. I need a grade. What happens if the coach gave him a good grade and he didn't agree with it? He said, why you give him that grade? I think they're afraid of coach. That's what I think. The reporters definitely afraid of him. They definitely afraid of him. You know what I'm saying? They definitely afraid of him because I remember when they was asking him about Juju, he said, well, he's coming around the mountain when he comes. What kind of question, what kind of answer is that? And then they just took it. He said, well, what is that? He said, well, he's coming around the mountain when he comes. That's not, he didn't answer the question. And I would have said to him, like, yo, coach, you're not answering the question. I would have said it just like this to coach. If you don't, if you have a problem with us doing this job, why don't you just leave then? Let's just end the press conference if it's like that. He needs somebody like that, yo. Not like you got to get these. If you got questions for him, answer them. Don't be afraid to ask him a question. Y'all afraid. Y'all afraid, yo. Y'all afraid. There's a lot of stuff I would have told him about this. I said, yo, coach, let the staff don't work on a holiday. Let everybody go home for the holiday. Don't have these people working on the holiday. I would have said that to him too. Some things is rubbing people the wrong way. I would tell him. Maybe he can't see it. He needs somebody. He don't got nobody. He ain't got nobody real, nothing, somebody to tell him. He don't have that shit. He don't have that shit because I'm telling you, Like, lay off the speeches, man. Like, lay off certain things. If you're gonna do the speeches, take it off camera. We don't need to see that on camera. We don't need to see you yelling at somebody on camera. We don't need to see it. This is not the 90s no more. This is not the 80s. See, my generation, we were the latchkey kids. We're the latchkey generation. Okay? These are not latchkey kids. They're not tough as we are. Thank you for the blessing. You said I thought Prime lost the locker room with the way he handled the quarterbacks. I'm not sure what it is. It's all speculation, right? But something happened. Thank you for the blessing, by the way. So I would just say that you said, I promise you they didn't show. I know they didn't show everything, but damn. And then Neely was like, he said, yo, you really been protecting everybody. He said, you could have said a lot of things and this and that. He said, yeah, I don't like when they said that. That's disrespectful. See, these people don't know. They don't know. They don't know. Your coach living in a bubble. He don't know. I said, you're not supposed to say that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, okay, if Neely protected people and this and that, you making it seem like it's like something like let at this point let us know. Like who was the cornerback that told you they didn't need the coaching? Who said it? Was it McKinney? And I want to know why he said it. Let's hear the whole context. Like, what really did he feel disrespected on something? Like, what happened? You see what I'm saying? Like, what happened? So people walking around, I'm telling you right now, people walking around on eggshells over there. He got a bunch of yes. And if he don't correct that, hey man, that's on him. I'm telling you, coach, this is not the 90s. This is not the 80s. Now, why do I say that? We the latchkey generation. We the one got belt the ass put to us. These kids didn't get belt the ass put to them. Okay? We got belt the ass put to us. This generation, if you put belt the ass to them, you would have got locked up for hitting your own kids. So this is not the same generation. So, hey man, it's not the same generation, man. That goes for any coach, not just him. That goes for any coach. I've seen it happen to other coaches. Like they chewing a player out and that player was done. It's not the same generation, man. Yeah, I heard he held out. He wasn't taking a pay cut, but it's a business now. And also the players got to understand that too. Coach might chew you out. You know, they're paying you, especially if they paying you a lot of money. They expect to get a result for their money they put out. These kids got to understand that. These young men got to understand that too. Okay? If because the NFL is far worse than this. The coaches in the NFL will really chew you out. But guess what? They don't have to chew you out. They'll just fight. They'll just cut you. They expect you to already know how to play football when you get to the NFL. This is far worse than NFL. But you know what I'm saying? If the school is paying you several hundred thousands of dollars, they expect you to produce. And if you don't, they're gonna be like, damn, we wasting our money. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that too. You know, and I think it's like a virtue to take tough coaching. There's a fine line between tough coaching and disrespect. So there's something happened because he said it. And then also Bucky said it. Okay, I'm paying attention to what they're saying. Bucky said they would act like they were happy after that loss. After they got belt the ass put to them. They were like they were happy. Juju was the only one crying and saying he apologized. You see what I'm saying? Um, Now my question is, why did they have that mentality? Because they already given up. When he said that, I knew they were going to lose the rest of the games. They were going to lose the rest of their games, Joe. They didn't care. They already got their check. The check already cleared. So they already got their money. Regardless if you think Jaheim Otis was lazy or not. When the way Gilly was talking to him in that video, y'all shouldn't have recorded that. Because I'm gonna tell you something, Coach. I'm gonna tell you, don't let that happen again. Because Gilly is not the one to be talking to these players. Come bring Ray Lewis in like you did. Bring the playmaker in. Bring Terrell Owens in. Bring Randy Moss again. Not Gilly the fucking kid with the big ass hat on looking goofy like a goofy ass alien. Don't bring him in. He's not the one to talk to the kid. He ain't play no football. He don't know what it's like to be in these motherfucking trenches. You said Seaton is a clown. Man, I don't know what you talking about. I don't know what you talking about. Yeah, don't have the mascot talk to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, not get. Nah, he shouldn't have never been in Otis' face. He should have never been in Otis' face. Not after that stupid ass music he produced. Nah, yeah, you ain't the best one. You ain't the best representative to be talking to me. If that was my son, I would have said something. I'm like, look, coach, man, not Gilly the kid, yo. Not him. I don't need nobody talking to my son. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what it is. I'm good for one crash out a day. At least one. That's right, I'm crashing Jordan Seaton, man. Come on, man. Y'all, now I know what y'all are saying. See, y'all got me for Taufeeq. We can replace him, Max. What did Neely say? Oh, we can replace him with three. Yo, say that about Jordan Seaton. I promise you I'm going to crash out on him. I promise you that. Get ready. Because I'm going to add him and everything. I'm going to crash out on him this time. I bet you if he say that, yeah, it's okay. He only had, he had a quarterback sack or something. You know what I'm saying? He this and that. I'm going to crash out on him, yo. I promise you this. And I'm doing it for fun. I'm not really mad. I'm just doing it for fun. But ain't no way he gonna say it about Jordan Seaton that we can replace him with three other people. You're not replacing Jordan Seaton. Y'all haven't replaced him yet. Yeah, y'all did replace him with somebody from don't get me wrong, and it looks like this guy, he's a big dude that y'all got. But he ain't start all his games though. Some of these people you got are red shirts. This and that. Maybe they red shirted because they were injured, or a lot of these kids ain't on top of the depth chart. I'm being 100. But that don't mean that they can't come in and play. But you didn't replace Jordan Seaton yet. You did not. Now, actually, the kid from Rutgers that y'all brought in, he looks good. And I'm biased towards him anyway because he's a Jersey cat. You know what I'm saying? But I think he's going to be, you know what I'm saying? But I would like to see him and Jordan Seaton play together, though. Him on right tackle and Jordan on the left tackle. But that ain't happening now. But he is good. So I'm giving credit where credit is due. Y'all did acquire some. Y'all got Boo Carter. Boo Carter is now the star of the team. He's now the star of the team. You know what I'm saying? He's now the star of the team. He's the star. Jordan is gone now. Yeah, and the Georgia guy. So they acquiring some people. Don't get me wrong, they are. They are. They tearing the portal up. But you're not replacing Jordan though. That's not happening. That's not happening, man. It's not happening. It's not happening. Hopefully you can replace the heart of Taufeeq because he had heart. He's sitting there with a broken hand and he's sitting there trying to rally the troops up. You know how when Bucky was saying a lot of people don't care, Taufeeq cared. And then what's his name say? Well, we'll get three people for that price. Talking down on him. You said Seaton, I know. Let me see. Thank you for the blessing, Keith. You said Seaton sat out the last four games because of an alleged. You said this. Look, see why you put the emojis, Keith? Man, you're trying to start something. Why you put the emoji, man? You trying? So tell us, Keith, what you really feel. Thank you for the donation. You donate. Tell us what you really feel. He wasn't injured. He wasn't injured, Keith. That's what you're saying. He quit. So here's the thing. Why did he? Okay, why did he allegedly quit though? That's bad, yo. That's bad if he quit. That's bad. I knew something was happening. There was another one during the well-off clip, right during the game. You know how Bucky showed the games, and the behind the scenes. There was, remember when they were coming out the tunnel? If anybody saw this, press one. They were coming. Now, if you saw this, that means you got a good eye. And I know you guys like, damn, you notice everything. I told you my eyes ain't big for nothing. I see everything. So he was coming out. They were coming back out the tunnel. It was like halftime. They were coming back out the tunnel. Jordan was going out, but he went back. And then Coach Gunner like rushed after him. I saw that. I saw that. It was something was going on then. I saw it. You said Seaton was not average on the run blocking. You said Seaton was not average. You must be talking. Somebody must have said he was average. You responded to him. You said you think the motivational speech fell on deaf ears. If not, developing players wasn't happening. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that was known. That Seaton and DJ was leaving back. I didn't know that. You said, but the go-go doesn't need a 5-star. I didn't realize. Okay, that's what people are saying too. Like they don't need him for the go-go. They better hope they win with this go-go. They better hope they win. They say in Miami too. Miami, Texas, Oregon, a few others. I don't know. We'll see. I know he said it. I'm giving him his credit. He did say it. T. Cal did say it. But see, here's the thing. Somebody need to tell us why, yo, because we need to know. Like, why? Why is this stuff keep happening? You said I don't think 1-star O lineman make or break the team, makes a squad. You said what go-go they run the NFL. They don't run a go-go in the NFL. The only way they'll shut me up is they start the gate off 8-0. Then I'll shut up. I'm like, all right, I'm done. It ain't about proving me wrong because I ain't nobody to prove wrong. But we'll see. We'll see. Because they probably got it. They probably like, yo, Max, chill. We got this. Like, we got the players we got in. We good now. We actually got a real team this time. We got a real team. We let all the dead weight go. But see, the thing is, okay, cool. We'll see. He needs NFL credit. That is too. That is right too. Contextual for him to go high in the draft, he may have to leave. Because you said because some people said, well, Max, Travis went high in the draft. Well, Travis was going to go high in the draft anyway. He was going to go because they separated him from that whole thing. He was going to go high in the draft anyway because that's Travis Hunter. He's just coming off a Heisman Trophy. Um, yeah, he was going to go high in the draft. It didn't matter. But Seaton, he may have to lead to do that. I'm not sure. But so yeah, man. So the thing is, it is what it is now. So he left a few other people. So everybody is getting signed. Everybody's doing okay. At least they're not getting stuck in the portal. So at least that's not happening this year. Most people are finding places to go. There's a Draylon found a place to go. He's at Baylor. So I know people were asking about him, like, what's up with Draylon? It appears that he's going to Baylor. Staub, I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure. I know he had some invites, different places like that, Ohio State, different other places. So he'll land somewhere eventually. Yeah, I know. I see him, Donovan. I'm not. Man, I'm reading it. He wilding out. Um, he wilding out. But the thing is, what's up with this season though? If they can win with the go-go defense, then I'll shut up. I'll shut up because everybody tell me, "Yo, Max, nah, man, this go-go, man, this is it, man. This is innovative." I said, "Okay, I've seen all the stuff. He ain't no Dom Capers and all that. I mean, no, Dom was defensive coordinator. Okay, we're gonna see. You know what I'm saying? Is it that innovative? Okay, it's one of okay. We about to see. We about to see. We about to see. And it's okay if they because maybe they didn't have the right situation, but now they do because it appears that he's handpicking these players. And but the thing is, if he gets some more stars developed, can he keep them though? Because it's like musical chairs over there, man. It's like a spot where you come to. It's a destination where you come to get some film real quick on the national stage and then leave. You know what I'm saying? Then the other teams will benefit. But if I'm a betting man, some external people are also got their hands in this as well, trying to sabotage. That's going on too. So this is a situation here. You said how much money did the bus save with Seaton leaving? See, here's the thing. I don't like when they keep saying that. Damn, like but then now in that case, look, watch this, Keith. In that way of thinking, how he was saying it, now they can buy a whole offensive line now. They can get a whole offensive line for what they paying him. We gonna get some offensive line on the cheap now. We gonna get that money that we was paying him back. We ain't gotta pay him no more, and now we gonna go fund a whole damn offensive line room. But what happened if they ball out? Are you gonna be able to keep them? No, we're gonna have to go get some more and more and more and more. You know what I'm saying? You said what happened to the Louis luggage? All the Louis luggage in the NFL. The Louis luggage in the NFL. We know that. Silman Craig, NFL. Will Shepard, NFL. Travis, NFL. Shador, NFL. BJ Green, NFL. Jimmy Horn, NFL. LeJontay Wester, NFL. Xavier Weaver, NFL. Yeah, they in NFL. You said man is hard nose. I'm not sure any news on Isaiah yet. Not yet. At least I don't know. Not yet. I'm sure he won't be stuck in NFL. He'll find someplace. I thought they could have used him more at receiver though. Or could have used him a little bit more than they did. I think the season was just over for everybody. It was like everybody gave up. Like fuck it. Like it's over with. Coach said this is the last supper. Okay? That's it. We all gone. I mean, I'm cleaning house. But they can't hype it up no more. There's no more hyping this thing up no more. Either if y'all win, y'all win. That's it. Ain't no more saying this team is better than last year. We hyping it up. Ain't no more of that. That all that stuff is over with. It's just about, can y'all produce, man? That's it. Like, all the other talk is done. Getting 3 players for the price of one. I don't want to hear it. Okay, that's true. You can get 3 players, but are y'all gonna win though? You know what I'm saying? So that's just what it is right there. Just the players you got coming in. What I would say to them is, this is a huge opportunity for you. All you got to do is ball out. You guys will be straight. But yeah, it ain't no more hype in this thing, man. I don't care what they say. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just produce at this point. For me, I would say 2027. It's going to take about 2 years since this is a rebuild phase. They're going to do a little something this year for sure. I think they can get to a bowl game. Now, which bowl game, I'm not sure. But definitely 27 season, they looking at to do some things if history repeats itself. But it's going to take a while. That's why I don't, people getting impatient, like, yeah, well, they need to win. I don't know. We'll see. When you bring a bunch of players in, you gotta, it could work because it worked for other schools. So I guess it can. I guess that don't mean anything, just coming together for 1 year. But um, you can make that work. But yeah, man, I can't wait. They being quiet right now too. I'm ready for him to say that we about to get a whole offensive line for what we paid him. I'm waiting. And the crazy thing is, this ain't even Coach Prime saying it. He ain't even saying that. That's what's his name. So I'm waiting for him. Where is he at, yo? He kind of quiet right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's up? You said, Coach, what's the name? Dropped a message after. No, I don't want to hear all that. I want to hear, yeah, man, we gonna get, for that what we paying him, we gonna get a lot of players. Let me see. Where they at? Let me see. They ain't no content. Yeah, everybody quiet. Everybody quiet right now. Where's the, oh, wait a minute. Yeah, they quiet, bro. They quiet. I know they like, I wish Max would shut up, yo. I know he in the portal. I know he in the portal. You said sign him. I know. And they should sign that other guy that Arden Walker was talking about in Chidozie. Arden Walker he mentioned a player, and Chidozie mentioned a player. They haven't signed them yet. Because you gotta pay them a bag. They not coming in if they ain't getting paid now. Because other teams are going after them too. So they're gonna have to spend the money regardless. They're gonna have to, if they want to, like a top dog. I know they spent money on Boo Carter. They had to. So you're gonna pay somebody. You said, why didn't Texas keep him? That's up. I don't know why he entered the portal, but he can actually play. He was a starter, but he decided, I guess, I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. I don't know how much Boo getting. I really don't. But I was thinking he getting some type of bag. Yeah, Blake Purchase from Oregon. Um, a lot of people want him. But Blake is gonna come with a price tag. Yeah, how much are they gonna get? How much are they gonna pay Blake Purchase? You get it? Look, Blake Purchase. Look at his last name, Blake Purchase. How much you gonna purchase him for, man? I know it hurts, and that's why I'm crashing out. When I say crash, I'm not really crashing out, but I'm good for a crash out every now and then, Tremaine. You already knew it was coming. I tried to be nice last night. I was on my best behavior. I was. But look, Blake Purchase. I heard what's his name talking about it. Matt. He said, well, they if they're serious about this, they need to go get Blake Purchase. So I said, wait a minute. His last name is Purchase? Listen, and he coming from where? He coming from Oregon? You gotta pay him. Because Oregon paying over there. So how much are you gonna pay for Blake Purchase? Then Neely gonna be like, well, instead of playing Blake Purchase, we can purchase 5 other people for that price. You know how they are trying to get something on the low, okay? He says they serious about winning. They're gonna go get Blake Purchase. Okay, well, I understand that, Matt, and I did look up his film. He looked really good, but however, you got to purchase him at a price. So you got to purchase him at a price, man. I didn't realize Matt, he knew Tafiq like that. He does. And he's a part of the same agency. He worked with the agency that's working with Tafiq. I didn't realize that. But he speaks very highly on Tafiq. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, if you're gonna go get Blake Purchase, that means Blake wants he want at least 1 million. He want at least 1 million, yo. What y'all think? He went to Cherry Creek. I know. I listen to Matt, even though I say stuff about Matt. Matt, you know what I'm saying? I listen to Matt. And the thing is, I'm a little, you know what I'm saying, because he played with the Jets. You see what I'm saying? So I'm a hardcore Jets fan. So I still listen to him. But he said something about Blake Purchase. I said, wait a minute, I paused it. Blake, his last name is Purchase. Now you gotta pay him. You gotta purchase him at the right price. You see what I'm saying? Blake Purchase. Blake want a bag, yo. Blake wants a and look, Blake. Somebody with the name Blake. You gotta pay Blake. You know what I'm saying? Blake, you know what I'm saying? Blake Purchase. That sound like an NFL name, don't it? Blake Purchase. That sound like somebody that don't play, yo. You said Hodge just I know Hodge left. I crashed out for him too. Don't worry about it. I crashed out for everybody this morning. You said don't hope for a hometown discount. Not when he coming from Oregon. Why you think he's in the portal? He in the portal, he want to see if he can get a bigger bag. Because he getting a bag over there. They got Nike money over there. If he coming back home, you got to purchase him at the right price. Yeah, where they at? Where they at? Where they at, Lionel? I'm waiting. As soon as y'all tell me he live, I'm off, yo. I'm going to look at. Hold on, let me see. Let me see where they at, yo. I'm waiting for them because they can't slice this one. Where they at, yo? Hold on. Let me see. Where they at? Let's see. Okay, let's see. They not nowhere yet. Let me see. Locked on bus. He said something late yesterday. Massive edition. I don't want to hear about no massive edition. They saying, look, could Coach Prime have added a legend? I don't want to hear he added legendary coach. Well, I want to see how they can get Blake Purchase. Okay, I don't even know too much about Blake Purchase, but I know his name, Blake Purchase. That sound like somebody that's trying to shake Roger Goodell's hand, yo. Blake Purchase. Hold on, let me see. Blake. Yep, look, he came up as soon as I put Blake in. He came up. Let me look at him. He's 6'3". Yeah, guys. Blake Purchase, yo. The Oregon Ducks linebacker. Let me look up Blake Purchase stats real quick. Blake Purchase. Because you're not getting him. I'm just telling you. Hold on, let's see. Blake Purchase stats. Let's look at this. He's a sophomore. Finished his sophomore 6'3", 245 from Green Valley Ranch, Colorado. 2025 season, he played in 14 games. Total tackles 31, 13 solo, 18 assisted. Tackles for loss 4.5. Sacks 2. Interceptions 3. No, 1 for 3 yards. Pass defended 1. Quarterback hurries 5. So he balled out this season, and he's looking to cash in on that. That's what that means. He's looking to maximize his pay. So if they can go get Blake Purchase, man, let's see. But that's what what's his name said. Now I don't know. Is he saying that because he is his agency representing this kid? I'm not sure, but he know him because I guess he's a Colorado guy, and you know how Matt is. They not going after Colorado people. He a little, which Colorado do have some dogs though. What's his name that went to Tennessee? That's a dog for sure, and he was working out with Matt and them. His name is Gage Genther. Yeah, that's a dog. That's a dog. I don't know why they didn't get him. Why would he go to Tennessee when he come to Colorado? But that I'm not sure. But he looked like he's like a. You don't have to question if he a dog or not. He acts like it. He talks like it. He looks like it. So he's a dog. And there was a kid that Matt had featured. He's a young kid. The way he was talking at that All-Star camp, that's a dog. I could tell. They should have gotten it. They should see what they could get him to. Oh shit, he passed away. Damn. Let me see something. Yeah, so yeah, they got all the coaching. Like you talk about Colorado, of course. They got Coach Prime there. They just gotta keep some people, man. So we'll see what happens. There was another guy that Shadozi was talking about. Do y'all remember his name? You said Seaton used what in his video? I'm not sure. Yeah, I heard he didn't want to recruit in Colorado. Sometimes you got to recruit the local talent because those are the ones that have like the pride, you know what I'm saying? Because they from Colorado. Every team needs homegrown people. Yeah, Chidozie got signed. Well, it already got the eyes back on CU. It definitely did. The eyes always been on CU though. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, this shakeup really it got the people looking at CU right. So it could be a play to do that too. We don't know because they are very nifty. They are very nifty when it comes to publicity. So that I give them. But I want to know where these people at, man. Where these people at, bro? Where's the morning show at, man? It's gonna come up. I'm just waiting for them. Just waiting, man. That's it. That's just 100 right there. Well, I'm waiting. what they call it, the morning show. I'm waiting for the morning show, man. I'm waiting for the morning show because I will be listening to the morning show, man, while I'm out doing my thing. I'm waiting for the morning show, man. They gotta tell me what happened here, man. But I know what they're already gonna say is money. It's money. We wish him the best. It's money. We can get 5 people for that price. Oh, they've been losing the limelight a little bit. It's getting eyes on them. Come on, man. Stop, man. You just wilding, yo. Yeah, yeah. Man, y'all crazy, bro. But hopefully we'll see. Again, everybody starts off with the same record. Look at that. Look at how many people in the chat. 77. Look at that. Y'all see it? Y'all missed it. There was 77 people watching just now. Shout out to Jordan Seaton, yo. I rock with the players, yo. I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? I know what they're going. You know what they're gonna say? Well, the people, they fall in love with the players. They romance the players. Why would you talk like that? That's not what I'm not even thinking. You know what I'm saying? There it is. Look, 77. Y'all see it? That's a sign. That's a sign, yo. That's a sign. It keep popping back to 77. Y'all seeing it right now. Let's observe it. Look at it. 77, yo. That's a sign because the universe know I'm 100. That's a sign. Y'all see it. It's stuck at 77 right now because I'm 100. I'm 100, yo. There's something happened. Look, now it went back to 80. Now it went back to 80. Y'all seeing it. The universe is talking. Like Max is 100, yo. I'm for the players, man. I'm for the players, yo. I'm for the players. You know what I'm saying? It's at 76 now. You see how the universe fuck playing with us? It's at 76 right now. Yeah, man. It's just hey man. They just lost Trent Williams, man. That's what they lost, yo. They just lost. They just lost the biggest attraction. The fans is yo. I know the fan. Look, it's 77 again. It's back to 77. That's 100, yo. It's back to 77, yo. Y'all see it. You said Seaton should learn to do the same. He's now doing what he put another player down. No, he's not. Don't. No, he's not. I know. I see. See, y'all. Look at the universe. It's 77, yo. Look at God, yo. 77. Look at that. Y'all see it. Yeah, I know, man. I'm 100, man. We losing Trent Williams, man. Straight up. We losing Trent Williams. That's how big this is. This is big. They cannot say that this don't hurt. If they sit there and say that this don't hurt and they don't give a damn, wait till their show go off. I'm gonna go live again because I'm gonna crash out on. I'm naming names too. I'm gonna crash out on them. This hurts. They not gonna sit up here and lie to you and say that this don't hurt. This don't mean nothing. This made this. Yo, Juju next, yo. Juju is next. He's next. What did Juju say last night? This ruined my night. Y'all know how to ruin my night. Juju next, man. They might as well at this point. Might as well. You said Kirby calling, Ryan Day calling, Sarkeesian calling, Riley calling. Who else? Who else is calling, yo? Let me see. Hold on. Let's see who's calling, yo. Yeah, Kirby Smart definitely calling. Ryan Day definitely calling. Dabo Sweeney is definitely calling. Marcus Freeman is calling. Steve Sarkeesian is calling. Dan Lanning is calling. Kalen DeBoer is calling. Of course, Kalen DeBoer is calling. James Franklin might be calling too. Kyle Whittingham is calling. I don't know about Matt Cam. No, he's not calling. They all calling. What's the coach from Miami again? He used to play at Miami. What's his name? Damn. I know he played offensive line there. I remember that. All of them calling. Yeah, DeBoer definitely calling. He definitely calling. He said, "Yo, big man, listen, they'll come to his house." Yeah, Mario Cristobal. Yeah, Cristobal is definitely calling. And I guarantee they come. Like, look, sir, if I was him, I'm like, sir, where you at? Seaton was like, well, I'm still in Colorado. Open the door, yo. Open the door. Seaton was like, what? Open the door, yo. I'm outside. He said, bro, bro, we watching you. I'm outside, yo. Open the door, yo. We need to talk to you. Yeah, Mario Cristobal is calling, man. He's calling. Everybody calling. He had the nerve to put his number out last night. He had the nerve to do that. Had the nerve. He just sitting up there. What he was doing was, guy, he just sitting up there showing out. He was showing out last night. What he put his number out there for, Jordan? You know they calling. Boy, they backing up the Brinks truck. They sure is. They backing up the Brinks truck, yo. He too big to fit in the Lambo. Actually, I mean, Shaq had got a custom one. Man, Jordan's about to be, man, this is ridiculous. They rolling out the red carpet. Yeah, he sent a private jet to go pick him up. You know they did. I know for a fact Lane Kiffin is calling. For a fact. That's somebody you gotta watch. You gotta watch out for that sucker. Because he said the first thing he asked LSU, how much money you offering me for the players so I can go get what I gotta get. You said no, he get more than 4 million. He get more than that. They rolling out the red carpet for this young man. They rolling out the red carpet, man. But hey, it is what it is. So Colorado, like, you know what came to, like, they just gotta build up again. That's it. They gotta retool, build up. They got Boo Carter, so that's a step in the right direction. Okay, they got Boo. That's a step in the right direction. What is Boo Carter? He's a safety, right? Slash cornerback. He coming from Tennessee. That means he played with Hood. He says CU does have a Brinks truck. Um, not the type of Brinks truck these other teams about to offer. Shit, Indiana might be in a discussion. They got a Brinks truck too. They do. Don't sleep on Indiana. They got a Brinks truck over there. You said we still got Xavier Payne people 6'7", 320. Oh, they signed Xavier Payne. Did they sign him? You talking about they did? Yeah, that's right. That's right. They did. Yeah, but he got to be developed though. We don't know if he's going to put in the services of Jordan Seaton. We don't know yet. It's all up in the air right now. There's a lot of questions that will be answered in opening day when they play their first game. Jordan Seaton got 5 stars all across the board, yo. 5 stars. He is very important. Very important. This kid and he got a hell of a work ethic. This kid is that's like losing Trent Williams, man. This is a huge, guys, this is such a huge blow. They not even live yet. Because they trying to figure out how they gonna work this shit. They trying to figure it out. What are we gonna say to the people right now? How are we gonna explain losing? But you know the crazy thing is the hate is starting already. People already hating, talking about we ain't losing nothing, and talking about how he quit on the team. Nah, shit, we losing Trent Williams, man. It's the equivalent. We losing a generational player that's gonna be around for a while. We losing that. This kid, every time I see him, he working out by himself, putting in that work. You know what I'm saying? We losing something here, man. We losing a big draw. You know what I'm saying? We losing a big draw, man. You said they don't want to spend the money. You said the Texas Longhorns would love to have him play with Arch Manning. Arch probably called him because I know what's his name commented under the post, the LSU quarterback that transferred from Ohio State. I mean, Arizona State. He commented under Seaton's post. You best believe them programs don't reached out to him as of last night till now. His phone is off the hook, yo. He probably didn't get no sleep, yo. He probably didn't get no sleep because I'm Mario Cristobal. I've been like, hey, Jordan, where you at? Oh yeah, well, coach, I'm still in Colorado. Hey, we got the private jet coming to get you. He like, what? Just pack, don't even pack your bags because we got luggage. We got everything for you at the hotel. Don't worry about it. Don't bring no change of clothes. We taking you. We got something for you. Don't worry about it. He like, what? Yeah, just bring your passport and your ID and everything. You know what I'm saying? And whatever you need to bring. Just head to the airport. Actually, we got a car coming to get you. We coming to get you, sir. Coming to get you now. Coming to get you. Okay? We coming to get you, man. And that's just what it is. He may not be fit. That's what people keep saying. He may not be a fit for the go-go. If he not a fit, then what do you mean? Like, that's the crazy part. If they might be thinking, well, he can't fit. Why? You need the best players. And then people say, well, Max, they don't need somebody like him to win in the go-go offense. Okay. All right, we're going to see. We'll see opening day. I'll be able to tell by the spring game where we at. I'll be able to tell. Like, we'll see. You know how I'll be able to tell? It's less yelling in practice. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see where they're at. But I'm not hyping it this year. I'm not hyping it this year. This is like the we'll see year. It's no hype. But I'm waiting for them to go live, yo. Where they at, yo? Where they at? Because I want to see how they explain this one. How do they explain? Basically, I already know what they're gonna say. Yeah, it's money, and we wish him the best. It's money and this and that. But I bet you they won't say this though. Yeah, we for the money. We gonna get a lot of people for that, but they better not say that because you can't replace him. You know what I'm saying? This kid is a future first. He gonna shake Roger Goodell's hand. That's how high profile this kid is. He's walking that stage. Okay, in the 2027 draft. Doo-doo-doo-doo. The New York Jets is up to the plate. I know what y'all saying. Here you come Max with these fucking Jets. The New York Jets is up, guys. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Guys, with the first pick in the NFL draft, the New York Jets select tackle out of wherever he's going, Jordan Seaton, out of IMG Academy. Let's just say that, out of IMG Academy, Jordan Seaton. And then he's coming to the stage. You know how Roger Goodell is, how he hug you and shit. Watch how he hug Jordan Seaton, yo. He gonna give him a bear hug and shit. That's how they do it. You said Indiana has no 5 stars. Well, shit. They got some players over there though. They got to where they had to get to. You damn right. I'm going. I'm not going live. You said you're gonna be on the live I'm gonna be on the live, but I'm gonna be on my burner account because they be on their burner accounts on mine. So I got a burner account too. But see, my burner account got my picture on it, so I'm not hiding. But it's a burner account. But they got my picture on it though. I want to see how. I just want to hear how they slice this one. They just gonna say it's about money. That's what they're gonna say. It's about money, and we wish him the best. And but we got this person coming. We got this. No, y'all ain't got no Jordan Seaton, yo. I'm sorry. This is a loss, and I need them to say that. This is a huge loss. Then I'll shut up. This is a huge loss. This is a huge loss. This is like losing Trent Williams, man. He's one of the best tackles in college football. That's what you lost. This ain't no regular situation here. They have identified that he's number one in the transfer portal right now. I know he's not going to admit it. Because you let them tell it, they got everything covered over there. No, they don't. No, they don't. It's a Titanic going on over there. It's the Titanic. So I crashed out for today, so that's good. And that's it. And I know what they're gonna say. Well, you guys are in love with the players. You wouldn't have known Jordan Seaton if it wasn't for us. Yes, we did know who he was. We know. We knew who he was. We built them up and this, and you guys are falling in love with the players. Yeah, all right, yo. All right. All right. Let me see what they saying. Locked on Buff said we lost him with a question mark. Don't you mean no? It ain't no with no question mark. You lost him. Not without a question mark. You lost Jordan Seaton. So, but anyway, I think they knew that anyway going in that was going to happen. So it's interesting. They're a little quiet right now though. Let me see. They ain't got nothing scheduled, nothing. So we'll see. Let me see. Let me see if he got something scheduled. Let's see. Nope, not yet. Nothing scheduled yet, man. You said hopefully see you get DeAndre Moore or Cook. Yeah, but they come at a price though. They coming at a price. They seem like they want to get stuff on the low low. Yeah, some of these players you name and they got a price tag with them. Will they be able to afford them? Is the question. Wait, let me see this here. Let me see what he's saying. I mean, the transfer portal is not over yet, so they still got a lot of work to do. So you're gonna still see some more people come in, of course. Um, so we'll see. But he was just recruiting for Colorado, Jordan Seaton. He was just recruiting for them. He was asking one player, "Hey, do you want to play with me?" He was just recruiting. Something happened for him to move in like this. Something happened. That's why they not live yet. They trying to figure out how they gonna slice and dice this shit. That's what they trying to do because you know what I'm saying. They trying to figure this out. Something happened because he was just recruiting. Hey man, you want to come? Yo, what's up? He was saying that to his cousin. You want to come play with me? You know what I'm saying? And him and Juju was at the game. You know, they was at a Colorado basketball game. He's in Colorado. Now all of a sudden he in the portal. So something went down. Maybe they be like, we ain't gonna pay you. We're not gonna meet you. You gotta take a pay cut or something. I don't know. Something happened. Something definitely happened though. Because he said, I didn't realize that something, I don't know, something went down. But whatever it went down is they just gonna keep that to themselves. They're not gonna tell us. But I know definitely something. It's just too late in the ball game for him to hit the portal like this. You know what I'm saying? He probably took his time. He saw what was going on. Like, I don't know. Maybe he just wasn't. I don't know. But I'm waiting for them to go live to see how they're gonna slice and dice this one. They can't tell me this wasn't a huge loss. Okay. I said Tafiq was a huge loss because it was. This is devastating. Okay. This is devastating. It's devastating for the promotions and ticket sales. This is devastating. It is. It's devastating. He can't keep nobody. Everybody leaving. And then I don't care how people slice and dice it. Amarion Miller was a huge loss. People trying to say no, it wasn't. He couldn't block and all this shit. Trying to hate. Y'all can't hate on this one. This was a huge loss. Y'all can't deny this one. This is devastating. Don't sit up here and say this ain't devastating. This is a huge loss. Okay, y'all try to say with Omar, oh no, we can get somebody, he can't block and all this shit. Whatever y'all was saying. Okay. This is devastating. Okay. Now, what will make up for this? Maybe get that right tackle, that left tackle from Notre Dame, man. Well, Max, he not in the portals. Get him in the portal. Something. This hurts. This hurts. See, they trying to get away with that. Well, Tafik and Omar and we ain't really losing nothing like that. Like that. Nah, you can't get me on this one. This is huge. This is catastrophic. Okay, that's how big this is. Um, this is catastrophic, man. This is a catastrophic anomaly. This is devastating, right? Right. This is a devastating blow because I mean for recruiting too. Y'all just lost the IMG pipeline. Y'all lost it. Y'all just lost it, man. Y'all let it. Yep, man. It's writing was on the wall, yo. It's crazy. So I don't care how they slice and dice this one, saying about the money, people are reacting, being emotional. Y'all could gaslight. Listen, gaslight all you want to. How we in love with the players and this and that. You say what you want, man. If Jordan Seaton was worth it, man. If y'all can't pay him, y'all ain't paying nobody. That's just what it is. Y'all just want. That's just what. But the players that y'all that the other players are saying for y'all to go get, y'all got to pay them. They're not coming there for. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They're not coming there for 20 and a haircut. They're not coming there for that. They come. They want to pay that. These kids want money so they can buy their Balenciagas and all that. You know how they be doing on the gram. Everybody want a certain thing now, so you got to pay for it, especially if the talent is quality. But I digress, guys. I digress now. Um, this is a huge blow, and I don't know how they're gonna recover from this one. That's how huge this is. This is catastrophic. It's so catastrophic. I think Juju might be rethinking now at this point, because I would if I was him. Yeah, they're gonna replace him with the Sac State O line. I guess so. You can miss me with that. You can miss me with that. It ain't the same. There's levels to this. Yeah, if he leave, then Isaac Wilson will start, right? He probably will. You said speak life over the program. I'm done with that. I'm done with it. I'm done speaking life over the program, yo. It ain't my job to speak life over the program. It's not. I'm just being real, yo. This is a huge loss. You're not making up for this one. They're not. It's devastating at this point. I was being nice last night. This is devastating. If it's more and more about money, they're not gonna bring no big players in. Because the big players want money. Yeah, first round left tackles are hard to find. You're right about that. Thank you for saying that. He's a first round guys. Not only is he gonna get drafted, he's gonna be there on draft day. That's how he knows he's going in the top 10. He's a top 10 player, maybe top 5. Actually, he might be the first tackle off the board. I'm thinking that. If he have a really good season, wherever he's going to be the first tackle off the board. And his leadership, that's hard to replace. Didn't he have a leader on his jersey? Hold on, let me see. Did he have a letter on his jersey or whatever? I think he did. I think it was a leader, or maybe I don't see one. Maybe he did or didn't. I don't know, but it's hard to replace. At this point, everybody, Juju, he probably at this point I'll be rethinking if I was him. I'm like, nah, I got to go somewhere else, dog. This shit, this the Titanic sinking. You know what I'm saying? They can't hype this team up this year. They can't. Ain't nobody. I ain't trying to hear it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can hype it up with the wins. How about that? Let's see what happens with these wins though, because everybody hyping this go offense up. Okay, cool. Let's see it. Let's see it to put the work. Yeah, the vocal leadership is lost. He was a vocal leader. Him and Tafiq was. You said Juju can't go. He shit. Yes, he can go. You said, is the Mata glazing finally over? What you mean? Why y'all keep saying? Why y'all keep talking about men's nuts? Why y'all keep talking about all that glazing and nuts? And why you keep talking about that, man? Like, what does football? What it got to do about glazing? We ain't nobody glazing them. Mata was solid when he was there. He didn't miss that many field goals. Mata was solid, solid. I know. Pause. You saying glazing? Is the glazing finally over? No, listen, man. We don't want to talk about that. Let's stay focused. This is a catastrophic loss, and don't even try to get around it right now. You know it is. But y'all's already. I see the hate already starting for the kid. Talking about he's not loyal and all this stuff. He not loyal. Hey man, you got to pay for loyalty. Pay it. Show him that he's something. Show him that you appreciate him by giving him his money. Okay. But I don't know why he's leaving. I don't know. I don't know. T Cal said he know. We need to go ask T Cal now. T Cal, why the kid leaving, T Cal? Because now that he's gone, let us know why he leaving. I'm calling T Cal. You listen, why is he leaving, man? Because you called it. You said that he's never wearing another jersey again, and you know why. So let us know. What happened? Why he leaving? Because he could have got drafted out of Colorado. But yeah, T Cal said he's never playing in another CU jersey. You said he was a DEI. No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. You said a DEI player. No, he wasn't. Mata was solid. He didn't miss that many field goals. He didn't. He been solid since Jackson State. Nah, man, don't down Mata like that now. Don't do that. Mata's my boy, yo. Don't do that. Not Mata. You said now you Jordan glazing, bro. What y'all talking about this glazing for? Y'all just got glazing on your mind. What you mean Jordan glazing? He's one of the top offensive tackles on the planet. What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Yo, you can say what y'all want. Say I'm glazing all you want to. See, that's wait. Y'all just wait till your boy go live. How about that? Wait till your boy go live and go over there. You know what I'm saying? Wait till your boy go live and see how he slice and dice this one. This one hurts. I don't care what they say. This one hurts. They ain't got no big names on that team. Not one. Except for Boo Carter. Except for Boo Carter. He's the only big name on that team now. And Juju. And Juju. And they about to lose him. And then it ain't no guarantee Juju gonna start. Ain't no guarantee. Ain't no guarantee he gonna start. He was the only one that gave a damn, according to Bucky. after that game. He was crying and apologizing, and even his job is up in the air. He don't even know if he's starting. You said Neely gonna set y'all straight. No, he not. He ain't set nobody straight. This is a huge loss. And see, for you not to want to agree to that, um, then you're in denial if you think this not a huge loss. What you mean he gonna set us straight? You know what'll set us straight? Win the Big 12 next year. That'll set me straight. That'll set me straight, yo. So I'm not no hype man over here. This is a huge loss, yo. So that's just what it is. It's a huge loss. Only way he gonna set me straight, okay, he can set me straight. Yo, Max, what you doing, man? We getting the dude from Notre Dame. Well, he not in the portal though. He about to get in the portal. He about to get in. I said, you about to get that left tackle for Notre Dame? Yeah, we about to get him. Then I'll shut up. Then I'll shut up, yo. I'm like, okay, cool. You got the dude for Notre Dame, okay? Yeah, and we got some other. We got this. Then I'll shut up. Yeah, they. I'm not. Yeah, I'm not with the propaganda. This is a huge motherfucking loss. No, it ain't got nothing to do about him missing meals. This ain't got nothing to do with it. This ain't got to do. I'm talking about. I'm waiting for him to go live to explain this right here. Now, what they probably gonna say is it's money. It's money. It ain't money for all of them. It's not about money for Rock. It's not about money for Isaiah Harge. It's not about money for everybody. Okay? It's not about money for everybody. So they can miss me with that. It's not. But they're gonna have to pay. They gotta pay Boo Carter money. Okay? So you gotta pay some money somehow. I don't think that's it. But I don't want to keep beating on a dead horse. So I'm done with that. I'll be back. I'll be back later to see what's happening. I'll be back. So I'm about to get off here and see if they go live and all that. And I will be back a little later. But y'all enjoyed the conversation, and I will catch y'all later. All right, y'all.